Hey guys,
Welcome to Girl Brains,
where we talk about
everything going on in our girl brains. Yay! I'm Sydney.
I'm Nikki.
Episode 10.
Episode 10.
We made it to double digits.
Big deal, guys. Big deal.
Huge.
Yeah, I
Huge.
mean, I'm surprised. That's like 10 weeks if you think about it. We've been doing this.
God.
Yeah.
So what's that, like 3 months? Almost?
I don't do math.
I don't know either.
No, yeah. Because
2.5 months.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm proud of us.
Me too.
Yeah, I think we've done a really great job.
I think so too.
And thank you for listening.
Hilarious. Yeah,
we're so funny.
Oh yeah, like thank you to you guys, of course.
Yeah, for making it happen.
For making it happen. We'd still do it even if nobody was listening.
Yeah, I mean technically.
Well, my mom would always be listening.
That's true.
But like, even if it was just my mom.
You know what? Nobody in my family has listened. I look at the stats.
Sounds like just a bunch of haters.
Bunch of haters. So I feel like now I can just say whatever I want about them.
What? Spill the family tea. I think that's honestly the hardest part about this podcast is like just like not
talking, not gossiping.
Not gossiping about things in my personal life.
I don't need that recorded.
Yeah, no.
And on the internet.
Like family,
But it's totally okay to talk about Omegaverse. That's fine. But
no, yeah, that's fine. I draw the line at talking about my family though. If it's not mom, dad, or Dylan. When we go extended, like.
So you do want to gossip about your mom, dad, and Dylan?
Absolutely, no, not gossiping.
Okay.
But I mean, like, I'm more like lax talking about them than if I were to like bring up somebody else and be like.
Do you think that those like extended family members would hear it or it would get to them?
So I do know my cousin in Australia, shout out Jida if you're listening, does watch because she sent me an Instagram DM and she was like, I finally caught up on your podcast. You guys are super funny. Like, this is so fun.
Yay.
And I was like, oh my God. Like, haha. Like, I mean, like, obviously, like, we put it out there and I like post it on my story all the time. Yeah. But, like, I wasn't actually expecting.
It is weird when people that I like that aren't like in my core circle, but like a little bit outside of the circle are like, oh, I listen, or I'm going to listen. I'm like,
yeah. Well, because it's like a lot of my family also follows the Instagram, but they don't necessarily listen. As far as I know.
Yeah.
We could like look up the stats.
I know. That's what I'm like. I look up the stats and see who in Texas is listening. And I have a couple of friends that I know, and that's cool. But nobody.
To look at it like geographically.
Oh, I love.
Like it's like specifically. I always forget how. We'll have to do it after this episode.
I go look like every week, and I'm like, where are the people at? So anyway, we can see you.
We got listeners in the Chicagoland area.
That's true.
But it's probably because Drew probably listens on Apple, right?
And I don't actually think he listens.
Boo.
Boo.
Fake fan.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we could look at Apple.
I don't know how to do that either.
We're just Spotify people. The Apple's just to be nice to you Apple listeners.
Yeah.
All two of you. Love you guys.
We love our Apple fans. Yeah.
Move to Spotify. Grow up.
Get premium. It's so much better.
It is. Yeah. Oh my God. Because
your Spotify journey? Are we back there?
Yeah, no, we're just basically like in like the few short hours that I had to be normal Spotify because somebody hacked in. I didn't want them to steal my mom's credit card info because we were on the family plan. So I like immediately canceled my premium so then like they could be miserable. I think they just hacked to get themselves like listens to like other people. I don't know. It was a whole entire thing. But basically like the few short hours that I was regular Spotify, stronger than the U.S. Marines. Those of you guys who are listening to Spotify, that isn't premium. It is literally god awful.
Yeah.
Because it's been a hot second. I've been on Spotify since 2016.
I've been on, I don't remember the year, but I started with just regular and then immediately, pretty quickly moved to premium because it's just not a good experience. No. It's not.
It was like, I mean, like, because I was on Spotify before my family, before I converted everybody to start listening to Spotify.
Yeah.
And that's why we have the family plan now.
Yeah.
So, like, but, like, I remember, like, was it annoying back then? Yeah. But, like, today.
Oh, my God, I could never.
It is literally awful.
Well, if you've been doing this for what, like, I don't know, 8 years or something.
Ew, yeah.
Yeah. I can't imagine.
Yeah, God. And it wasn't that bad back then.
You're so strong.
I know.
Wow.
I did it for like a year, and I was like, you guys, this is pretty cool. You guys should get in on this.
I got my dad Spotify for Christmas one year, like premium.
Cute.
Yeah, because he loves listening to music, but he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So, but
oh my God, we could talk about that after those from Sabat, dads and technology.
Oh
my
dad
God, cracks me up. My dad literally does not know anything about technology. He'll like whatever he sends us, because he'll send us, because he's. I mean, all dads like specific things, so it's like if I get him like those like
it's Father's Day coming up. This is good.
So this is good. Actually, okay, so we'll
do a Father's Day episode.
We'll get into that after notes from Sabat that we can talk about like dads and technology.
Okay, yeah, okay. So let's get to the notes. What does Sabat have to say? What was her thoughts on E for explicit? You were worried. I was
very worried because if you guys listened, it's a little explicit. Because I talk about fan fiction things.
Omegaverse. I learned a lot. Thank you so much for sharing.
So, literally no problem at all. I can send you Rex too if you want to read some later.
You sent me Instagram. Oh yeah, face. You sent me an Instagram reel about a corn
Yes. We could talk about these too. Pick me up. Yeah. Because I needed you to know that I'm not like making this shit up.
I believe you.
And
I do believe you.
This, and half of the comments are like, "Oh my god, where is this?" And the other half are like, "What?
What?" Yeah. So there was.
What do you mean she's hooking up with the Corn King?
Yeah.
And like corn. So it's like nowadays, because like, you know, like like censoring on like media, a lot of people, instead of saying corn,
well, instead of saying
porn,
they say corn.
But
like, or did they use the corn emoji?
That too.
That too. Yeah.
But in this case, it was an actual humanized stalk of corn.
That
the king of the Roland's looking at me crazy. I'm not making this shit up. We could talk about the pillow one too after this. Doorknobs, balloons.
Oh my god.
That one's crazy. There's a lot of basically it's like Zeus gets involved in the doorknob one. It's a little intense. But basically, yeah, she hooks up with this like Corn King.
Yeah. Yep. And I can't.
It's so good. One time we all decided to get lunch on a Friday. Like all of us in the office.
Coworkers.
All of our coworkers in the office.
And a work lunch.
Yeah, I'm the youngest one by like a pretty decent margin.
And the coolest.
Sean was also there.
Yeah.
But it was just like it was like the rest of them, and we've got like probably like early 30s to like late 40s kind of like age group of ladies with me, and I'm like telling them about
the pillow. Just
pillow story.
Just do the pillow.
Basically, it's called Stuffed. That's the title of it, and basically it's this like magical pillow that can turn into whatever this girl wants, and she hooks up with said pillow, and then at the end he becomes a real boy. And then in the sequel, her pet fish gets involved. Her pet fish gets involved. Yeah.
So the first one is called Stuffed.
Bare bones of it. There's a lot that happens.
She at this work. Well, I had heard the story before, probably twice before.
Yeah, because I love talking.
She loves talking about it. And then at this like work lunch,
work lunch.
Not work lunch, but like lunch with coworkers.
Yeah, lunch with coworkers. It was not a work lunch.
It was all good. It was all good. Everybody was cool.
So I think we were talking about what we like reading, and Cindy was like, "Oh, Nikki can tell you guys what she likes reading."
Yeah,
and I was like, "All right." So
I'm like, I like biographies, but Nikki
over here reads literally anything.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then the doorknob one, Zeus makes this dude a doorknob. You can imagine what happens with that. There's one with a balloon. Oh, the balloon one's Omegaverse.
Oh, okay.
Like latex balloon animals.
Yeah.
And then
that makes sense. God, I bet there's one for everything.
Stalks of corn.
That also, I mean, it makes sense. Isn't there popcorn involved?
I don't know. I didn't read it. I just sent you the reel because I was like, this is fucking hilarious. I need you to know that like this is real. I'm not making this shit up.
Yeah. I mean, I love the imagination. I love the creativity.
Everybody's so creative.
Well, okay, but there used to be this show on TLC of God. I'm in love with blank or whatever. And I used to watch it. It's the same thing. I remember there was a couple episodes that stand out in my mind. There was one where I don't remember if it was a man or a woman, but they were in love with the Berlin Wall. And
wait, I think I've seen
you know what I'm talking about?
This, yeah.
And they had like a piece of the wall that they would sleep with and maybe other things with. And then the episode, like they were going to Berlin to like visit their lover, the wall. And it was like very exciting for this person.
See, the difference is that mine's fake.
Yeah.
People probably do.
It's like probably based in some.
I don't think it was on that show, but the My Strange Addiction maybe when the dude was addicted to his car.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
He would get intimate with his car.
Yeah. There's a attachment there.
And I'm like, okay.
Yep. There's all types.
Therapy's expensive, but it's worth it, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Get that copay.
Expensive, but it's worth it.
Yeah, so anyway, notes from Sabat.
Oh yeah, notes from Sabat. Yeah, basically, didn't have any comments on Omegaverse, thank God. I don't know if she just like didn't even want to engage with it.
Maybe you did tell people to put their headphones down, and so maybe she followed directions.
So.
Probably not.
She's curiosity killed the cat. My mom loves knowing things, so she probably did listen in. But basically, she's very she doesn't know how you do your running journey, but she's proud of you and she likes learning something new about you.
Thank you.
And then she said, we'll get into that. And then basically she said, me and my couch potato journey, and then a laughing face emoji. So I don't know what that means, but she's right because I probably won't.
We love the support though.
Not until like September when it actually gets colder.
Yeah. It's hot. It's not disgusting out.
And I don't want to wake up that fucking early. I like want to go on like my health journey, and then I'm like, fuck it, and then I got Taco Bell.
But you know what? Rest is a part of your health journey. So think about it like that. Yeah, just you taking care of you.
Well, like I have gotten a lot better about like my skincare and my hair care routines. And like taking care of myself like that way.
Can we talk about your skincare journey? Let's do that because I'm curious.
Well, it's not like anything crazy. Like I don't like have like crazy like products or anything. Yeah. But I've just like gotten more better at being consistent.
Do you wear sunscreen?
I do.
Good.
Yeah.
What? Oh, we talked about self-tanner earlier in the week.
We did talk about
what sunscreen do you use?
I don't know. So Sean's Korean. And his mom likes buying me things.
Love that.
I'm not a gift-giving person, so it makes me really uncomfy. I mean, like, I love it and I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I highly doubt his mom's listening. I love it and I appreciate it, and I use the things that she gets me, but I don't know. Like, people giving me gifts always makes me feel wonky. Okay. That's not one of my love languages.
What are your love languages?
My big three.
Yeah.
Quality time, acts of service, and words of affirmation.
In that order?
Yeah.
Okay. Acts of service. Can you give an example of, like, a time maybe Sean or somebody that did, like, an act of service that meant something to you?
You know, it's one of those instances where like he does, and now I just like completely forget everything he's ever done for me.
Yeah.
It's just basically like I like, and those are also what I like receiving too. So I like receiving and giving.
Yeah.
Those three.
Yes.
I don't know, but I mean, quality times.
Yeah.
That speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Like I love like not even just doing anything.
Just being around the person.
Yeah, like just being around the person. Like just like either like I go on like reading dates with my friends a lot. So like we're literally just like next to each other reading, but like nobody, like we're not talking. Big fan of those. I don't know. It's just like the idea that like I'm like kind of like struggling a little bit and somebody's willing to help me with that.
Yeah.
Just means a lot to me.
Yeah. And I see that too. And you like doing that for people.
Yeah.
Cause you're always very good about like, do you want me to do that for you? Can I like help you? And yeah.
Big fan of that.
Yeah.
So, and then, words of affirmation.
Yeah. The words get me.
Big fan.
It's like,
big fan. Somebody's like, oh, like, you know, like that's such a great accomplishment. I'm so proud of you. And I'm like,
you're always like,
thanks.
Stop it. I'm going to cry. Yeah. Well, I also I think words of affirmation is my number one. Because it's like, that's what sticks with me. And like,
you also joke around about it a lot.
Oh, really?
Well, not like, but you're always like, yes, like give me compliments.
Yeah.
I love it. So
I love attention.
I was like, that makes sense.
Yeah. Because like, if you say something nice to me, like I will remember it forever. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, you noticed? Like, yeah. I love it. Yeah. So I think, yes, that I love quality time too. Same thing of like, can we just like sit on the couch and like watch something? Or I don't do reading days because I don't read. But
like that idea.
Or like I like to go on walks. So if like somebody will go on a walk with me, that's cool. And then I don't know what my third would be. I like gifts actually do mean a lot to me. Like if you get me a gift that like means something that's like specific to me, like, okay, so you gave me the little garden cats for my birthday. I love them. I think they're the cutest. So for my birthday in January, Nikki got me this set. I think there were 5 of them. They were all different colors of these little cats doing yoga poses that you put in your plants just as like little plant decorations.
So I was like, this is like overlap. It's plants and cats.
It's peak Sydney. It's peak Sydney. And like, I mean, it meant a lot because I was like, oh my God. Stop. I was like, you get me. You get me.
Okay, words of affirmation.
No.
That's why I was like, because like, I mean, like I try my best when it comes to giving gifts, and like obviously I like receiving gifts, but it's like I don't know, like I'd also like I feel like there's like to me there's also like a sense of obligation there.
Yeah, it can feel
that kind of
weird.
gets to me.
Yeah,
where it's like, oh, like you took all this time getting me this specific gift.
Yeah.
And now I feel like there's an obligation
what do you
that
want?
I need to like kind of like either match it or one up it, and I'm really fucking bad at it.
Yeah. No, I don't think that you're bad at it, but I understand the pressure.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's just like, meh.
So Sean's mom gets you.
Yeah. So she got me. It's a Korean skincare. I literally do not know what it is because it's all in Korean.
Yeah.
But I'm a big fan.
Did she like? So it's a sunscreen. What other products are you using? If you care to share.
She's gotten me like a powder foundation that's really cute. That's the one that I use a lot. Yeah. And then it's like a finishing powder. And then she's gotten me like this like facial mist spray. Okay. But like and then she also likes getting me and Sean matching things. Cute. So she like we have like matching banana lotions. Like it's literally in the shape of a banana.
I've seen those.
It's like and like I feel bad because it's like they're also like not like cheap shit.
I know.
And I'm like I feel bad.
Yeah.
And I tell him, I'm like, hey, like, you need to tell your mom, like, I appreciate it. Like, back it up a little. Like, I don't, like, I feel bad. And he's like.
But it probably makes her feel good to give
I mean, she's probably a huge gift giver.
Yeah.
So it's probably her love language. So I'm like, I mean, I appreciate it, but I'm also just like.
receive it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like the banana thing. That's cute.
It's so cute. And it smells like bananas. Well, the funniest part is that she got me a banana cup. And the really funny part about it is I'm not like the hugest fan of bananas. Like, I don't mind a banana.
But you don't go.
But, like, that's not, like, my fruit of choice. It's not, like, my, like, flavor of choice. Like, I usually don't like any candies in that set.
Oh,
so
banana
she got
candy
me a banana
sucks.
cup.
Yeah. But that's cute.
It was a cute cup. I brought it in a couple of times. But, like, Sean was like, I didn't want to tell her that you didn't like bananas. And I was like, good. Don't fucking tell her
I
I
love
don't
bananas.
Like
You're just going to get banana everything.
Exactly. And then she got some banana lotion. And I was but it actually just, like, I don't mind the smell of bananas.
Is it like
it's
face
really
lotion or
no,
like
it's
body?
just like hand lotion.
Cute. That's cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
So that's your skincare.
So yeah, I mean, just like that sunscreen. But like what I mean when I say like self-care is like every Sunday, like I kind of do like girls will like if you know girl brains like my everything shower kind of.
Oh yeah.
It's like I exfoliate.
You gotta
I have
scrub.
Like a cute
you gotta shave
gel.
everything. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I've gotten like really good at like kind of incorporating that into my routine, and it's really nice because it's like
just like
at
take
first
a minute
I was
for
like
yourself.
this is like kind of lame, but like now that I do it, like I feel like. I'm like, I know I'll be upset if I don't do it because it's like, and I do like my little face masks.
Okay, here's a question. This might be personal.
Okay.
Are you not anything crazy compared to what we have talked about? Are you like a bathrobe girly?
So I don't have a bathrobe, but I have. So I got it from Target because it was like $5, and at first I thought it was a hair towel. It wasn't. It's like one of those things
wraparounds. Those are nice.
Big fan of that. Big fan of that.
I feel like I used to have one of those. God, like I think you're supposed to be able to like do that with like a normal towel and just tuck. Have you ever been able to do that? Because I can't get it to stay. Just a normal
it
towel.
Always like falls a little bit.
Yeah, you got to have the Velcro. Yeah, that's good.
Which I really like.
I have like 4 or 5 robes that I love, and they all serve different purposes.
I love this for you.
Thank you so much. I do have a summer robe, which is like a lighter cotton. But it gets hot.
Yeah.
So the little towel thing is probably a good idea. So
yeah, I got it at the $5 section.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
At Target. So yeah, I would just like wear that around.
Cute.
In my room, obviously, because there's like 5 other people who live in my house, so you can't really.
Yeah.
Very big fan of the idea of moving out and finally being able to do it and like go get me like a bowl of popcorn without actually needing to put clothes on. But
it's nice. It's so nice.
We can dream.
Yeah.
For now.
One day.
So yeah, but like that's basically it. Like just like my little
it's
self-care
nice.
routine.
Just have some time for yourself.
Yeah.
Get all the stuff done. Yeah, I like that. I don't have a Sunday routine or whatever, but
like that's like basically like your physical journey. Like mine is like mine's more like self-care, but yours is like physical activity.
Yeah. Yeah. So we did our second 5K on Wednesday.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. It wasn't as hot this week, and so I felt better. I also got running socks this past weekend, so that's a big deal.
You're committing.
I'm committing.
Slowly but surely.
Do you want to guess how much a pair of running socks costs?
Okay, are they like running socks?
I got them at a running store.
Oh God. I'm either gonna like what, $30?
Oh, no.
Am I over or under?
You're over.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, I know.
20?
You're still over.
Okay, well, it's not that bad then. 15, 20, 10?
14.
14 is kind of crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
For one pair of socks,
for one pair of socks.
Are they like how high do they go?
Okay, these are good questions. So they're ankle.
$14 for a pair of ankle socks is crazy.
It is crazy.
But if it makes a difference.
I don't know. I bought 2 pairs because I was like, okay, I'm in it. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
They're like labeled left and right. They're supposed to like have some like cushioning or whatever. I mean, they feel nice, but like other socks also felt fine.
Yeah.
So, but it makes me feel like I'm official now.
I love this for you.
Thank you. Yeah. So we did the second one, and then I'm still trying to do my like little 10K thing. So did another one of those.
Big fan.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think having the right equipment.
I got you, girl, from the couch.
Yes, you can do a sign.
I could bring a sign. Yeah. Have you thought they do that War Eagle 5K? Have you heard about this?
Not that one specifically.
It's in February.
Okay.
And I think you have to pay to get in, which I think is kind of dumb.
It is, yeah.
That you have to pay to get into it. Like I kind of.
But if you get a T-shirt, like usually it's to pay for the T-shirt and whatever, and maybe they'll give you like a breakfast sandwich at the end.
Yeah.
So,
but basically, just like it's like a 5K through campus.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And they do it in February.
Yeah. I've done others, but not that one. So, okay. Yeah. This is my journey.
You don't gotta like. It's local, so you don't gotta like drive to like.
Yeah, that's
Birmingham
nice.
or Atlanta, where like the big ones are.
That's true. Yeah, just keep it tight. Yeah. So yeah, that's my journey. I got new socks. Yeah.
You're working your way up to 10K.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Not a lot of people can do it. I can't.
Yeah. I bet you could. If you wanted to, but if you don't want to, it's also fine.
I'd rather just if somebody was like do the 5K or jump off the cliff, I'd be like, tell my mom I love her. I'm running this 5K.
This cliff looks great.
I'm like there's a river below it. How bad could it be?
Right. Yeah. I'm like, you love a cannonball.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not doing this.
We're fine. Everything's fine.
Compared to a 5K, absolutely not. And this weather, maybe if it was like October and they were like, hey, run this, I'd be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's attempt.
Yeah.
But with the weather, you were stronger than U.S. Marine.
I am. That's true. Yeah.
Because it's hot. It's hot as balls, y'all. It's only getting hotter. It's not even July.
Leads us to global warming.
Oh, God.
And we have some thoughts. Okay, I'm going to the beach next week.
Okay.
And a lot of people are concerned because of sharks.
All the shark shit.
All the sharks.
This shit pisses me the fuck off. My mom's gonna get on me about swearing in Notes of Spot next week again. It makes me so mad because first, like, it's like they fucking live in the ocean. How are you gonna get mad that there's fucking sharks in the water when they live in the fucking ocean?
It's their habitat.
Yeah, that's where they live. That's their home.
Where are they supposed to go?
Exactly.
Where are they supposed to go?
And I'm not saying that I agree with the sharks' actions in the media. I'm not saying that I agree with attacking people just trying to have a good weekend. But I'm just saying this whole entire thing about holy shit, have you heard about all these sharks? Yeah, motherfucker, they live there.
We do have sympathy for shark attack victims.
Yes, that's what I said. I'm not condoning their actions. And it is really sad, the things that people are going through.
Yes.
But it's also, I feel like that's unfortunately something that you have to take into consideration when you go into the water at a beach.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not just like assume that there's no fucking sharks because you're close to the shore.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing at national parks. Like, that is something that you have to take into consideration when you go out into the wilderness, into nature.
It's their home.
Exactly. Like all these people who like do like, and like the bisons and like bears and like all these people who are just like going in and frolicking around them for pictures. This isn't happening with the sharks, by the way. Nobody's taking pictures of sharks. There probably is a TikTok thing somewhere about somebody trying to take a picture of a shark. But it's like, I don't know. It's like, that is unfortunately something that you have to take into consideration.
You know, and it's like, there's all these like stand your ground laws and like, you could say the sharks are doing that, you know?
Yeah.
Like you're invading
they're
their space.
Animals.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, and like I said, it's very unfortunate, like the accidents that have happened and the attacks. But like at the end of the day, that is something that you need to take into consideration. Where do you want the fucking sharks to go? If you got bit by a fucking tiger in the ocean, that's a tiger infested fucking water. What the fuck is a shark infested water?
Yeah.
They live there. It's not infested. You are the infestation. Humanity is the infestation at this fucking point.
In a lot of ways.
Like I said, if you get bit by a fucking raccoon in the middle of the fucking Gulf of Mexico, that's raccoon-infested waters. But like, where the sharks aren't infestations, they live there. Where do you want them to go? Shark gentrification. I've talked about this a couple of times this week because it makes me so fucking mad. And Roland's laughing, but it's serious and it makes me so mad.
And it's representative of a bigger problem.
It is. We do this with fucking everything.
We do.
It's like, where do you want the sharks to go?
Yeah. We take over. We're mad that they're there.
Like, what, you want people to have a good fucking 4th of July fucking weekend? And if it makes me mad, that being said, I'm not vegan. But I'm just like, it just makes, and then like everybody's bringing it up. Like, have you heard about these sharks? Have you heard about these sharks?
Every time I say that I'm going to the beach next week, people are like, the sharks. And I'm like, oh boy. Oh boy.
And I'm like, you know, you need to stay aware. You need to be vigilant.
And it's also like,
I think I used that word correctly.
You did. That was great. I feel like every year it's like the shark thing, and then they're like, but actually, like, it's just the media, like the numbers.
The numbers don't fucking equate to how much you fucking see it in public.
Right, that's exactly it.
I'm telling you, Jaws did terribly for the shark media and the shark population.
Mm-hmm.
Great movie, but it was terrible for shark population.
We need some...
you know who the real fucking villains are? Fucking dolphins. I don't give a fuck. If anybody tells me a dolphin is their favorite animal, red fucking flag. Because they don't do enough research into what those fucking rapists be doing in the ocean. Dolphins are terrible fucking creatures.
Dolphins are very horny.
Terrible creatures. Terrible creatures. Absolutely terrible. That's who the real fucking villains should be.
We need some like pro shark.
God, I feel so passionate about this because it makes me so mad.
Yeah.
Sharks are just vibing.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
They're just vibing. They live there. They're just swimming. They're trying to survive like the rest of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I agree with them attacking humans? Absolutely not. But I feel like there's a fucking misunderstanding here.
Mm-hmm.
That is unfortunately a risk that you need to take into consideration. And people always fucking laugh at me when I talk about this shit. But I'm like, no, it's true.
Do you have any thoughts
on
jelly?
And it's reflective about our society.
It really is. That, I think, is the...
That's a critical... But nobody wants to fucking... The fake media doesn't want to talk about it. The fake media doesn't want to talk about what this is reflective about our society. But I see it. I see it. And you guys need to wake up. You guys need to wake up and realize sharks are not that big of villains as you think they are. There's only like 60 shark attacks a year.
Yeah.
Combined to car accidents.
Mm-hmm. Jellyfish stings
airplane
too.
accidents.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on jellyfish.
That's what I was
going
to
say.
say.
Those guys too.
Do you?
You know, I got stung by a jellyfish one time.
Did you?
Yeah.
When?
When it was like when we first moved down here, we went to the beach for the first time.
You were miserable because you lived in Alabama.
Yeah. No, like even like when we were still living up north, but my dad lived here.
Oh, okay.
And we were visiting him over the summer.
Yeah. What happened? Your jellyfish?
I mean, like Dylan got stung to shit. Dylan's was worse. Mine was like a little bad, but mine wasn't that bad. But you know what, guys? That's a risk that you take when you go into the ocean.
What happened? Did you come out where you're like, oh?
I was like, yeah, like it kind of hurts.
Uh-huh.
And then we had to like go to like Walgreens and get like jellyfish relief. I don't know what the
Is there
fuck it's actually called.
Okay.
I don't think it's actually called jellyfish sting relief, but like basically that's what my dad got.
Okay.
And, like he like it's just like a cream that they put on it.
Nobody peed on you?
Thank God, no.
God, who in your family would you prefer to pee on you if you had
the gun? The gun. I'd take the gun. I'd take the gun. I would take the gun. Absolutely the fuck not. What about you, Cindy? Who would you pick out of your family?
Oh God.
Roland, do you want to weigh in on this? On this question?
I'm sorry.
Have you been stung by a jellyfish before? Yes.
Oh my God.
Jellyfish. I guess I was the only person on the whole beach. I'm trying to speak up for this, but the whole beach was clear. Everybody, there's like hundreds of people.
Mm-hmm.
And I come out like in the water, wondering what the heck's happening, why it hurts. But it's when you get out of the water.
Yep.
Really hurts.
Yeah.
Wondering if it had scars like from here to here.
Yeah, it was like red lines and
Oh
stuff.
my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 2 months, 3 months.
Mine wasn't that severe. So basically, I think
bad,
it picked
but
it up,
we
but
did-
if they didn't, Roland's explaining how he got stung by jellyfish pretty badly.
Yeah,
So who peed on you? The entire beach?
Nobody.
Okay. I always think about that scene in what is it, Happy Feet?
Oh, I
Is it
don't know.
Happy Feet?
I don't know.
The penguin one? It was
Yeah.
one of those like weird penguin movies from the
Yeah.
early 2000s where
Oh my
like, yeah,
God.
like he's like, somebody's got to pee on him.
Yeah.
No, nobody peed on me. I picked the gun.
Okay.
What about you? Who'd you pick to pee on you?
And from my family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you know how fucking weird of a question that was to me?
It's really bad. I'm sorry.
Also,
I apologize.
Roland said that he didn't let anybody pee on him. He got stung by jellyfish too, by the way.
It's like,
Why are you answering it?
no, I'm not answering, but I'm just thinking like, what's worse to like be peed on or like if somebody's like pee on me, like
The gun. I'm picking the gun either way, bro.
just
That
go
is
into
not-
the ocean, just
that
walking
is-
back into the ocean.
Yeah, no. I'm
Oh
like,
my God. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done
take me
that. I
away.
shouldn't have done
Take
that.
me in the drift. The drift. The rapids. I don't fucking know. But yeah,
Yeah.
basically, that's basically my thoughts on fucking shark
Okay.
gentrification.
Yeah, no,
Makes
you're
me
right.
really mad, and I'm really passionate about it.
Yeah, you're right about it. And now I'm scared.
Like I said, very sorry to all the victims. Like praying
Yeah.
for all the victims because it is tough.
Praying for all-
Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of them are like some of them are very serious. Like I
Oh,
don't want to
sure.
just like say anything because like I haven't actually done my own like research onto it, so I don't want to say like anybody's like lost any like.
I'm sure
things
somebody. There was the Bethany girl from like years ago, the surfer.
Oh yeah, Soul Surfer.
Soul Surfer.
Yeah, I mean,
Carrie Underwood's in that movie. I love that.
I remember
Yeah.
when that came out. It was a big thing.
It was a big
It was a
thing.
very big thing.
Yeah.
It was like surfing in general was huge.
Yeah,
after it.
Blue Crush and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah,
Like, it was a lot of ocean movies.
yeah. Did you
Like
ever see that
Aquamarine?
Blake
Big
Lively
fan.
movie? when she's like stuck on a rock or something. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. We can look it up later.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's not.
But yeah, that's how I feel about shark gentrification.
Thank you so much. You're right.
And jellyfish. There's very few animals who consciously are assholes. Dolphins are one of them. Fuck dolphins. That's what the title of this episode is going to be called. No, it's not. Maybe.
Maybe.
Shark gentrification and fuck dolphins. Down with dolphins. Down with the dolphin media. Down with the dolphins. I just hate them. I hate them so bad.
Did I ever tell you about the time I cried at SeaWorld?
Share with the class. I've never been to SeaWorld. I've been to aquariums, but I've never been to SeaWorld.
I also got left at SeaWorld one time.
Okay,
I think
share with the
this
class.
was I don't remember if it was the same time or different times. Okay. The time I cried at SeaWorld, I think this was the same time. So when I was in high school, I was in the marching band, obviously.
What did you play?
I was percussion. Stop. Okay. I was not good. I'm like
did you have a specific like percussion-y thing?
Okay, I played a lot of different things. I can
really see you on the cymbals.
I did. But then like during marching band, you know, at the front where you play like the xylophone and marimba and stuff, I did that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, you were shredding on it.
Totally. I was really bad.
And this was high school, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And junior high too. Mm-hmm. But this particular story was in high school. So we took a band trip to San Antonio where there is SeaWorld.
Okay.
And I get them like conflated in my mind. So at one of these trips, there was a whale show, like, you know,
Free
Willy, which I love. That's a good movie. I like Michael
movie.
Jackson is a bad person, but that's a killer song.
Michael Jackson, hee.
Yes.
What did he do that makes sense? I know the rumors.
No. Oh, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he's a bad person.
Okay.
I mean, alleged. I don't know.
He's dead. So can you really like?
Okay. Anyway, I'm getting distracted.
Okay, we can talk about that after.
We can talk about Free Willy later. I had a necklace, and we made my grandma like adopt a whale for us.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do one of those because they still do them.
Yeah, it was really cute. So anyway, I was at the whale show, and this was like peak Josh Groban. You Raise Me Up. And
oh god.
And the whales, I think there were 3 of them. They all leaped during the crescendo of You Raise Me Up, and I felt something. And it was
the way that I can see it in my head, and I would also probably
cry. It's like really majestic. It was really nice.
I thought you meant you were crying because like.
Well, okay, so then I got left.
So this was a different.
I don't know if this was. I don't know. My memory is whatever.
I mean, you were probably fucking traumatized because you got left at SeaWorld.
So. This one was for sure on the band trip. Okay. So we were there as a band, and they had told us, like, if it starts raining, come back to the buses. Okay, that makes sense. So me and my friend Megan, we were bopping around SeaWorld, and it starts, like, sprinkling. And we're like, well, this is sprinkling. It's not, like, raining.
Yeah.
So we're like, I think we're fine.
Yeah.
So we don't go back to the buses because we're like, oh, okay, we're in line for whatever. We saw our band director at one point. And I remember, like, he was wearing, like, what we thought at the time was, like, a dorky-looking hat. And we were like, don't say hi to him because he looks like a dork right now. Okay. And he was, like, walking like a band director. And so we were just kind of like, you know. So we kind of just, like, avoided him.
Okay.
And so we just, like, stayed in line. And we're just, like, bopping around and doing our stuff. Okay. So then some time passes. And this is also, like, probably 2004 or something. So I like had a Nokia cell phone. Like you weren't like connected like you are now.
Yeah.
And my frenemy, Irene.
Oh, that is such an evil villain name.
Yeah. She calls my red Nokia phone. And I'm like, hey, we're in line for whatever. And she's like, we're leaving. And I'm like, what? And she's like, we're on the bus and we're leaving. And I'm like, why didn't you call us?
Yeah.
Because she thought it would be funny if she like didn't.
What a bitch.
What a bitch, right? So it's me and Megan, and we're like, and she's like, they're waiting for you at the front entrance of SeaWorld. And we're like, what? So we've just been having a great time.
Yeah.
Everybody else, when it started sprinkling, went to the buses. We did not.
Okay.
And they waited on us. And Irene could have called, but she thought it would be funny to not call. So she didn't until they were like pulling out. And so then me and Megan go to the front of SeaWorld, and there's our vice principal, because he was like there on the trip, waiting for us. And we're like, hey, Mr. Rutledge. And they were like, we have a Suburban, like get in the Suburban. And so we were like, we didn't know.
Yeah.
So they all, the band left. They were like driving back to Monahan's, and we get in the Suburban with Mr. Rutledge, and we drive in Suburban, and eventually we like catch up with the buses. The buses pull over, and we have to like get on the bus and like walk back to our seats. It was so embarrassing. And like my stupid friend Irene is just like cracking up because she's like, we left you guys.
Bitch.
Yeah. So I got left at SeaWorld. I'm fine. It's fine.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Wow. But
yeah.
I mean, that must have been a lot. You still remember it so vividly.
I do. I was such a good kid. I like didn't do anything wrong.
Well,
and I don't think I did anything wrong there.
Sprinkling raining either.
I didn't think so. And also, my friends were terrible.
Yeah.
So, I'm fine.
Fuck you, Irene. If you're listening, if you're watching.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to her.
Nosy bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're tuning in right now.
That would be crazy. Hey, Irene.
Crazy.
Yeah.
She seems like a fucking hater who would randomly be like,
honestly,
though,
it does.
What Sydney's doing right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, here I am, thriving. Girl brains.
What are you doing?
Yeah. So.
Whack asshole.
Yeah. So anyway.
That's crazy.
Rebranding for dolphins and whales and sharks.
Fuck dolphins. Whales are cool. I feel like whales. Have you seen that South Park episode? Do you watch South Park?
I used to like a million years ago, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you seen like the Free Willy episode?
No.
No. It's like they tried. Also, I fucking love South Park. It's so fucking funny. They basically like they think it's like these security guards are like talking through like the speakers, like to the kids who are there for their 4th grade field trip. And like they're making the whale say like, free me, Eric, like free me, take me to the moon. And it's like them kidnapping the fucking whale, taking it to Mexico so they could legally launch it up into space because of like the US laws with like rocket ships and shit. I don't fucking know. Basically, I remember they just like took it to Mexico to like, because I think it was cheaper to afford for a rocket in Mexico.
Makes sense.
And then the fucking ending of the episode is the whale dead on the moon.
Oh, dead. Well, that makes
sense. Yeah, because it can't fucking survive in space. But yeah, it's like, I think that sparked my love for sea life. I was like, wait, like.
Well, you're so compassionate.
I know. Yeah. About sharks and whales. Fuck dolphins. I don't give a fuck about dolphins. Mm-hmm. There's like a lot of weird shit about dolphins too. I don't know if this is like a creepypasta. Do you know what a creepypasta is?
I do not.
Basically, they're just like fictional stories that people write on the internet.
Why is it called pasta?
Because I think they like copy and pasted them. I think it was like something like that. I don't know why they're called creepypastas. So this is another fucked up thing. So there's 2 types of creepypastas. There's like the actual creepypastas, and then there's like the fandom version, because people took all these serial killers and made fan art and fan fictions about them.
Okay.
Nobody on the internet is okay. I'm talking about like the real creepypasta shit. And they're basically just like, they're like fake stories, but they're written like they're real. You know what I mean? So it's like when you're a kid, you're reading it and you're like, holy shit, like I thought the Russian sleep experiment was real. That's a big one. That's a very big one. It's a very popular one. And it is actually, it's a very
where do you find where
you just Google it.
Creepypasta.
Yeah, creepypastas. I think there's like a website for most of them now.
Okay.
But like a lot of times they're also on like, there's like those like fandom wikis.
Mm-hmm.
And you can like look up certain ones. Like the Midnight Man's a big, it's like, I don't know, it's like fucking weird. It's like shit like that. Where was I going with this?
I don't remember.
Whales.
Dolphins?
Oh my god. So I don't know if this is I think it might be real or it might be fucking fake or it's a movie or something. But have you ever heard about that one time that one person was supposed to like take care of that dolphin, but the dolphin like literally got attached and fell in love with the human?
This goes back to the Berlin Wall of it all.
No, the human I don't think cared about the dolphin.
But the dolphin loves the human.
But I think like they literally needed to be separated because the dolphin was
dolphins are
with
very
it.
horny.
Yeah.
And it's female dolphins.
Like,
the female dolphins can rape the males. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
I think. I think.
When Sydney sent me that fact earlier this week, the first thing I said was girl boss. Sorry. I was like, I support women's rights and wrongs. That's a joke.
That's a joke.
Calm it down. Somebody's going to clip it and take it out of context. My mom's going to have a very long, lengthy note about that. It was a joke. Calm it down. Just kidding.
It was a comedy podcast.
But yeah, But basically, yeah, it's like this like person, like this dolphin literally fell in love with this person.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It was fucking weird. I don't like want to say what like the shit that actually happened out loud because I don't know if it was like real or not. I'll show you after this.
I know you will. I know you will.
The post about it because I'm like, it was like, fuck dolphins.
In conclusion, official stance.
Yeah, fuck dolphins. Sharks, whales are cool. Respect nature and respect animals' boundaries.
Yeah, bears, buffaloes,
sharks, jellyfish,
rabbits.
I
saw a rabbit the other morning. That's cool.
Like rabbits. I think rabbits are cute.
I don't like a pet rabbit. Pet rabbits freak me out. Have you ever seen?
I do. And Sean used to tell me that he was afraid of rabbits.
I'm a little bit afraid of rabbits.
Well, I don't think he's actually afraid of like rabbits. I think I've like kind of coaxed it out of him because like I always send him like cute like rabbit videos.
Did he have like a Easter bunny thing?
He doesn't fuck around with the red-eyed ones, the all white and red-eyed rabbits. They are fucking creepy.
I don't like it. Because they're like similar. Like I had a friend who had a pet rabbit and she would keep it in her apartment, and it weirds me out because it's like kind of similar to a cat in size and fur, but I don't get it. I don't get why you're here. I don't like you. I don't want you to jump up on the couch. I just need you to leave. That's what I feel.
I don't mind rabbits. There's this one girl on TikTok who has a pet rabbit that she feeds like dandelion stems to, and it's really cute because they like crunch, 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 crunch.
God, I hate that. I hate it.
Because you hate ASMR and rabbits. That's like city's worst fucking nightmare.
I don't like the people that are like, I'm nature-y. Like, no, I don't want your garden. I don't want your chicken. I hate chickens.
Yeah, City hates
I hate chickens. They freak me out. I hate
dinosaurs.
Them. They're so freaky. Their claws, their beaks. When people are just holding them, oh my God. I hate them. I hate them so much.
I don't mind chickens.
I like eating them.
I'm a big fan of ducks. I think we've discussed this.
Yeah, pica.
Pica, real ducks, big fan of ducks. My Squishmallow duck chair.
Yeah. I don't think I like animals.
Oh, now like that cats.
Yeah. Maybe that's it. it. Yeah.
Not even like pandas. I'm a big fan of pandas.
Have you seen pandas in real life?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Because like China's got like copyrighted them.
Yeah, they have.
Like they like loaned them out, which is kind of like funny.
I think there's some in DC.
Maybe.
Like at the zoo.
Like the only like real panda that doesn't belong to China was in Mexico.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But is it a red panda?
No.
It was like
it's a regular panda.
Black and white? Yeah.
Yeah. Do they have like a specific?
I don't know. These are things I don't know. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of pandas.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of bears. The animal kind.
The animal.
Nothing wrong with the other kind. Just not my like thing. You know what I mean? And I'm not their thing.
You're not.
Yeah.
No.
So have you seen, not to bring up the Muppets. There was this like show that the Muppets did. And it was only like one season. It was so fucking funny, and I remember it so vividly because this like clip always like goes around the internet a couple times a year. And it's Fozzie Bear, and it was like made for kids, but there was like a lot of like adult jokes in it too. Mm-hmm. And it's Fozzie Bear driving, and he's saying that he like finally like met up with somebody on a date. Mm-hmm. And he's like, you know, when you say that you're a passionate bear looking for love, like you tend to get a lot of the wrong responses. And then he's like, not like wrong, just wrong for me.
Yeah.
But it's like, he's so funny. I fucking love Fozzie Bear. It's so good. It's on Disney Plus. Highly suggest watching it. It's so funny.
Cute. Yeah.
I love bears. Love ducks, sharks, whales. Fuck the dolphins.
Yeah, I don't like any.
Do I have any other animals that I don't like?
How do you feel about like reptiles?
I'm indifferent.
Okay.
Snakes, do you know? I'm not a bug person though. Fuck that shit.
Do you know what I've asked a couple of people this? It blew my mind. Some people were like, "You're being dumb," which is fine. Do you know what type of animal? Like, I mean, like category of like, like mammal, reptile, blah blah blah. A armadillo is. I need you to think about this and guess.
Ooh.
Yeah, because
it has to be a. Is it a marsupial?
Roland's guessing marsupial. Nikki, what's your official guess?
I forget marsupial technically counts. There's no way. Is it? I don't fucking know.
What? I need you to guess.
I don't know. It can't be. Is it a reptile?
It's a mammal, guys. An armadillo is a mammal. Isn't that crazy?
Armadillos are in Minecraft now.
Yeah.
Why did that fucking come out of nowhere? I've been playing Minecraft. I might speak Minecraft.
I thought it was a marsupial too, just because I was like, I don't really know what a marsupial is.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck a marsupial is.
I think a marsupial, it has to do with like the pouches, and I think it also like they.
No, because aren't koalas marsupials and they don't have pouches. Did you have eaten kangaroo before?
I didn't know that.
Very lean.
Okay.
I went to Australia back in 8th grade, and they like do like kangaroo jerky.
Yeah, I've been to Australia.
I've had crocodile before, and I know the running meme is like everything tastes like chicken, but crocodile dead ass fucking tastes like chicken.
That's what they say.
Yeah. It was a crocodile burger.
Yeah, that's good.
It was pretty tasty.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is weird. I mean, I don't know what a marsupial is, so I was like thinking either reptile or mammal.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I don't know if they have like a backbone.
The shell. The shell is like really throwing me off because like a turtle, like
turtles are amphibians,
right? So
they can like
live in water or land. Yeah.
God, my 4th grade science teacher would be so disappointed.
Yeah.
Turtles, reptiles, amphibians.
Turtles are reptiles?
Yeah.
What the fuck's in it? Frogs!
Frogs are
amphibians.
Yeah.
Part of their life has to be all the way in water.
That's why I said it, and I was like, wait a minute, because they can't breathe underwater. Can turtles breathe underwater?
They can.
Well, tortoises and turtles are different too.
Yeah.
So there's like
I'm not that much of an amateur.
Yeah.
Aquatic turtles can breathe to some extent underwater. We just found that out like 5 years ago.
Okay.
Sorry to
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I love good animal facts.
Yeah, this has been a very animal.
Cindy's not a big fan of animals. I am.
Yeah.
Big fan of turtles. Big fan of frogs.
Yeah.
Mushrooms. Big fan of mushrooms. Not the drug, the actual plant. I mean, no. Hey, shut up. That's your thing. It's not mine.
They're supposed to be very helpful for some like mental illnesses and just
really.
Yeah. Actually. Yeah.
I met somebody one time. It wasn't my friend. It was like an acquaintance of mine's friend who did mushrooms and like their brain hasn't come down. Like they're perpetually high.
Okay.
So I'm like, that's not for me.
Yeah.
That's just like, I have an anxiety disorder, guys. So it's like, I hear some shit like that once and I'm like, no,
thanks.
Not a big fan of drugs. I'll drink. But like, other than that, not a big fan.
I mean, me either. For the record.
Love a good margarita, but not a big fan of the other stuff.
Yeah. It scares me to like not be in control.
If that's like your game.
Yeah.
Slight shame if it's like vapes though. That's fucking cringe as fuck. But
it's kind of gross.
Yeah. And the cigarettes, who the fuck still smokes in 2024?
There are plenty of people. But yeah.
Cigarettes, really? I say it as a meme. That's been my new thing. It's like, I need a cigarette.
Yeah.
When I'm super stressed out.
God, there were so many times at work.
I'll leave a meeting and I'll be like, I need a cigarette.
Yeah. It feels right. It feels right.
It feels right.
It does. Yeah. I'm like, I've never smoked anything. Yeah. But God, yeah, sometimes.
Really? We don't have to talk about that because your family doesn't listen, but mine does.
Yeah.
I've done the weed once.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody said it was supposed to calm me down. It didn't. So I'm never doing it ever again.
Yeah. No. Not for me.
Big fan of margaritas though.
Mm-hmm.
Tequila. I don't even like tequila. But other than margaritas, I'm not a big tequila girl.
Yeah. Wow.
We could tie this back into Father's Day.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about death and technology. We're back. Oh, we
Father's
are back.
Day is this weekend.
Yes. Yeah. Did you get your dad gifts?
Yeah. So this goes back into the fucking dads with technology thing. Okay. Getting my dad gifts is so like unnecessarily stressful.
Yeah.
The problem is that for the longest time, he did not know how to send a link to something.
See? Okay. Yep.
And he screenshots things that he likes and he's like, hey guys, I think I'd like this for my birthday.
Dad is good at screenshotting too.
I think I'd like this for Father's Day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool, send the link. And he's like, Nikia, I don't know how to do that.
Right.
And I'm like,
copy, paste.
I'm like, what do you mean you don't know how to get the link?
Mm-hmm.
He does it all the time.
Yeah. My dad, I don't think he could send a link. He does not have an email address. He had a Hotmail forever, and I guess he just got locked out of it, and he has no email. Like, he came to visit a couple years ago, and he had like Southwest or whatever.
Yeah.
And like he couldn't figure out how to get like the boarding pass on his phone. He was like, can we print it
Well,
out?
they still print it though.
I know, but even that.
Because we have to do that for my grandparents because they don't.
Yeah. And I was like, I didn't have a printer at home. And I was like, we can just get it on your phone, Dad. Or like when you go in, I was just dropping him off at the airport. I'm like, you go in and you can tell them. And he was like, whoa, what do I? And I'm like, how are you surviving in this world? But he does. And yeah,
I do think we're getting a little too technology heavy on certain things.
Yeah, but he can send me Instagram reels.
I love that for him.
It's cute.
That's the important thing at the end of the day.
And they're always
sharing
like,
memes.
I got
my
one
dad
this week.
and I send each other.
It was like dump cake recipes. They looked pretty good.
Oh, Dad and I send each other dog videos.
Yeah, it's cute.
And by Dad and I mean I mostly send it to him.
Yeah,
and sometimes he'll show me something funny, like somebody falling. He's big on Reddit now, which scares me.
I love that. My dad loves Twitter or X, whatever, and that's not a good.
Yeah, that's
spot.
not. I mean, neither is Reddit, but I feel like.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I feel like Reddit nowadays isn't the Reddit that it was 5 years ago.
I love Reddit.
I feel like Reddit's coming around, and like Twitter's the opposite. I feel like Twitter nowadays is nowhere near what it was like 5 years ago. I feel like now it's all just like people dying and like porn.
On Reddit?
On
Twitter. Yeah. And I don't know. I haven't been on Twitter in forever.
Granted, like there's shit like that on every fucking social media platform, but I feel like that's what most people use Twitter for.
Yeah.
It's like out of pocket shit. Because Elon's dumbass. Fuck dolphins and fuck Elon Musk.
I was very stressed this week because one of my favorite Instagram influencers to snark on, she announced that she's pregnant, and I hadn't had time to get on Reddit and read the snark pages about it. But I finally got on. And
what are they saying?
Well, okay, so here's the thing. I'm not going to say who it is, but she has 2 kids already. Okay. So she's pregnant with the 3rd.
Is this one of your Christian influencers?
No, well, yeah, actually she is, but she's not specifically a Christian influencer, but she is also in that world. She announced her pregnancy, but she's like very early on in the pregnancy.
Okay.
And so they made this like very stylized video with like her and her husband and the 2 kids. And she's like wearing this dress and everybody's kissing her tummy and that thing. Okay. And they're holding a sonogram, right? Well, she's not far enough along to have gotten a sonogram. So she used an old sonogram from another child. And so they're like ripping her apart for that.
Yeah, like she couldn't fucking wait.
She also has been experiencing a lot of morning sickness. So I was like, God, I gotta get on Reddit. She posted a video like in her stories. She put the phone down like next to the toilet and she's just filming herself in the toilet and just like talking to the phone and talking about how sick she is and like leaning over the toilet. She's done that twice.
That shit is so, like, influencers need to be fucking stopped. Like, that shit is so fucking embarrassing.
Like, what are we doing? So.
That shit is so fucking
I love her. Like, I mean, I'm addicted. It's like, it's a problem. Like, I don't.
People be posting shit online that I'm like, what happened? Like, what's really, people... moms who are influencers and a lot of their content is surrounded by their kids have gotten under fire a lot.
Yeah.
As they should be. Yeah. It's kind of fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's like the people who... I saw this one, the fucking perfect fucking example. This isn't even about... This bitch was fucking recording herself and her kids at the fucking beach. And then, like, her fucking kids are getting taken away by the tide. We can't see the fucking ocean. It's just like her... And she's like,
she's doing an OOT day.
The beach. Look at how beautiful it is. I'm here and you're not. And then like it's her like yelling after her kids. And then like she like disappears because she runs towards the coast. And then she comes back and she's like taking off her outerwear so she can go fucking like in the ocean. And I'm like, your fucking kids are drowning. And you're like, wait, let me shuck off my shawl real quick.
There's a problem. It's a huge problem.
And you're fucking recording this, all this, and then you post it.
Then, yeah, that's the posting
post it online. Is those people who fucking record their kids having tantrums?
Oh, yeah.
How fucking embarrassing. How fucking pitiful of a person do you have to be to fucking get content because you're so fucking bland and boring that you have to rely on your fucking kids having meltdowns in public to fucking get content and be like, my life is so hard. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, pick that fucking kid up and fucking parent him instead of posting this shit on the fucking internet.
Right.
Those people make me fucking sick.
It's
and
really
then
bad.
All the ones who are like pretending. There's this one, momfluencer on TikTok. I'm not going to share the account name, but she like has a daughter who's like a toddler. And like when you look at why are over 500,000 people saving this video? Because you can fucking see how many people save shit.
It's so creepy.
And it's this fucking toddler playing with her fucking bath toys. And there's like 30,000 fucking saves. And I'm like, what? Like, why would you fucking post this? There's no fucking way this isn't even a thought in your fucking mind about all the fucked up shit that people do on the fucking internet. And she's still fucking posting about it.
I hate that. And
everybody's been calling her out on it. And she allegedly said that she fucking like talked to the FBI and like there's no videos on the dark web. Girl, be so fucking for real.
They
don't fucking know anything what's on the dark web.
How'd she talk to the FBI? And why would they
too.
Yeah.
But it's like, you think the FBI knows what the fuck? Why would there still be a dark web if the fucking FBI can access it like that? Like, be so fucking for real. It's people like that fucking piss me off.
Yeah.
And it's not even just like her account. It's plenty of other accounts of people fucking posting their children having all these fucking meltdowns, like playing in the fucking bath with their toys, and it's like showing their fucking faces on the internet to like fucking millions of people. And I'm like, what is fucking wrong with you? Are you trying to catch a bag that fucking bad?
Yeah, well, and it's
that is so fucking pitiful to me. And I wish nothing but the worst for those people, and I wish everything but the best for their children, because that is completely fucked up. And that actually gets, and I don't give a fuck about kids. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, I usually don't give a fuck about kids. Like, I don't want kids. Like, I don't like hanging out with kids. Like, I like babysitting and shit. That is not for me. But you need to protect your fucking children. You need to step the fuck up. This is just me being angry the entire episode.
Not see them as like a means to an end or an object, right? Like, that's what it is.
Your fucking source of income is your fucking children. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. And it's like, when they are in distress, your thought is to record it. Like, that is really damaging.
And then post it on the fucking internet.
Yeah.
That is gonna it's gonna be here forever. This kid is always gonna have a fucking video of himself fucking throwing a bitch fit in Walmart.
Yeah.
How fucking embarrassing is that?
Yeah. It's like they don't see them as humans.
Is that?
Yeah.
And it makes me so fucking mad. And it literally grinds my fucking gears. And it literally just fucking pisses me off. I'm like, grow the fuck up and parent your fucking kids.
Yeah.
It's like, your kids should not be your fucking source of income.
No.
Get a real fucking job.
Yeah.
God, it pisses me the fuck off. Pisses me the fuck off.
Pop culture picks?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. We're running close on time anyways. Yeah. Oh shit, do I have a
What are you
gotta go first.
Okay, you know what?
Actually, I saw Justin Timberlake in concert on Monday. We could have talked about that. That's not gonna be my pop culture pick, but he was really good live, really good performer, a lot of good set lists.
I hate Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's obviously not that good of a person. But I will say, from an entertainer standpoint, I had fun.
Good. I love that for you. So is that your pick or no?
No, it's not my pick, but I did want to mention that. Me and my mom went. It was fun for the two of us. We haven't been to a concert in a while. So
That's fine.
Nice to go, the two of us again.
I like it.
She's a big fan of him.
Do you have a pick?
I don't know. I have to think about this.
My pick last week.
Okay, I got my pick. Sorry.
Okay. Last week I talked about my Old Navy shorts. I also want to give a shout out to Khloe Kardashian. We could talk about the Kardashian.
Fuck that stupid
I know,
bitch.
whatever. I don't care, but I love the Good American jeans. I'm into it.
Okay.
They're good jeans.
Okay.
They had a sale, a Memorial Day sale a while back. Got another pair. They're good jeans. I like them. Say what you want.
Thank you, Amy.
That's her sister. Anyway, what's your pick?
So Bridgerton Part 2 comes out today. So by the time this episode gets launched, hopefully you guys have watched. We could talk about that maybe next week or something. Or
I'll see if I get through it. Yep.
Because you're a busy bee now. But that is a good pick for me. And that House of the Dragon Season 2 premieres Sunday, which is also something you guys should watch if you're a big fan of Game of Thrones.
Oh, is that on
It's the
Max?
prequel. Yeah, it's on Max. So that Netflix and Max. Bridgerton Part 2 and HBO's Season 2 premiere of House of the Dragon. Super good. Super excited.
I love that. You're not a TV girly, so you got some TV going on.
So it's like, I'm usually not a TV girly, but those two, I'm a really big fan of Game of Thrones, a really big fan of House of the Dragon. I've read all the books. Hasn't been finished yet. Fuck you, George Martin. He's not listening, but if he is, fuck you.
And my friend Irene.
Irene.
George Martin, dolphins, and Irene.
Yeah, fuck you guys. You guys make me sick. But yeah, it's really good if that's your sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I will say it's very explicit. It's not like very like fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it is fun, but it's like not like Bridgerton fun.
Not light.
Yeah.
Not light.
It's a little heavy.
Okay.
And this season's gonna be really heavy.
Okay.
Because I read the book, so I know what happens. I'm so excited. And like everybody in that show is hot. I'm sorry. Everybody in that show is hot. I've been posting those random ass people that I've been posting on my Instagram story.
Okay.
The entire cast.
Love that.
And then like they're doing a lot of like really cool media promotion. Those flags, have you seen the flags being like pasted on like bridges and stuff, like Team Green, Team Black? It's all House of the Dragon.
I have no idea.
I'm very excited. So,
well, that's exciting for you. Yeah. I love that. Yay!
Big fan of that.
All right. Well, hopefully, I survive the beach next week.
Just be vigilant.
I will. Keep my eyes open.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cool. I'll let you know if I get stung by any jellyfish.
Walgreens sells ointment.
Thank you. Feel like that's a good spot for us to end. Okay.
All right. Thanks you guys for tuning in.
Bye.
See you guys next time.
See you next week. Bye.